Hi guys, and welcome to the first Uncharted multiplayer commentary. The first time I tried to record this commentary, it pretty much messed up because Sony Vegas use like 10 minutes to play off a 9-minute file, and that when I try and sync it up, and things I commentate about the game, it doesn't really work out too well. But yeah, this is Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, because the first Uncharted doesn't have multiplayer. Yeah, I really love this multiplayer. It's if not as good as COD, then even better than COD in my opinions. It's a really good multiplayer. It's as you can see, it's a third-person shooter, not a first-person shooter, which makes it very different, I guess, from Call of Duty. And it doesn't play like Call of Duty. It plays a lot more like Halo, because you have a lot more health in this game than in Call of Duty, and your enemies have a lot more health, and running into two enemies when you're only one usually leads to you dying, while in Call of Duty a good player usually are able to pick up a double spray on two slightly worse players, you could say. I don't know how to put that, but that's basic, I guess. Everybody starts out with the same weapon. It's an AK and a backup pistol, and the pistol is pretty powerful in this game, and I like how the pistols are balanced with your primary weapon. You see me picking up a nice double spray there with a bit of help from my teammate. Well, I only get 1 kill and 1 assist, but apart from that, like in Halo, there are power weapons in this game, and the power weapons work like that they spawn around the map on set locations. So every single time you play the game, the power weapons spawn in the same location, and usually good players try and rush the power weapons. However, have tried and used the default weapons for the start, for like the learning period, I guess, trying to learn the game, learn the very basics. I usually get pretty good scores. I almost always go positive in this game, and I usually get a bit less than 2 KD, maybe around 1.6 KD or a bit higher than that. This is a pretty good gameplay for me at the moment. It's 21 and 8, and this is pretty much my favorite map in the game at the moment. It's called the Ice Cave. The reason why it's my favorite map in the game is, I guess, because it's a fairly simple layout. It only has 2 levels to it, and the spawns are located at the very end of the map. As I might have mentioned, I'm playing team deathmatch, so the objective is just to take out as many people on the enemy team as possible. The score limit is 50 and time limit is 20 minutes, so it leads to a bit more slow-paced gameplay than Call of Duty, but I have great fun playing this. And also Uncharted features 2-hit melee attack, so there's no command launching in this game. You gotta hit someone twice if you want to kill them with a melee attack. Also, about the spawn system, works pretty well. Sometimes you'll get spawned on and spawn killed and stuff like that, but you have a spawn delay, so usually you'll get a safe and sound spawn at the very end of the map, far away from the action going on. And it's not like you have to sprint all the way across the map to find anyone afterwards. You usually not too far away from the action, but safe, so you won't get spawn killed all through. I have got spawn killed a couple of times, of course, especially when you play against a really good team. Grenades in this game is a really important thing. I'm trying to get better with them, and they can be a one-hit kill almost all the time if you drop it at your enemy's feet. But so far I've struggled a bit with the grenades, and I've seen people that are really good with grenades in this game, and it really helps their game. So I'm trying to get better at throwing my grenades at the right time and aiming them perfectly. But you know, it's hard to get used to a completely new shooter, third-person shooter. I can't even see first-person shooter because it's not a first-person shooter. Right here I'm basically causing some havoc in their spawn. Take out a sniper and a couple of guys. Usually you want to only be shooting at one enemy at a time. I have gotten double sprays and maybe even a triple spray, but like getting a triple spray in this game is like getting a 5-man spray in Call of Duty while everybody's looking at you instead of shooting them from behind. So triple sprays are really rare. When Stat said that this game is awesome, and I'm really looking forward to Uncharted 3, which hopefully also will be featuring multiplayer just like this one, and hopefully they won't be making too many changes because the way this multiplayer plays is really awesome. It's not as connection based as Call of Duty. As you know, usually in Call of Duty you'll have a bad game when you have a bad connection, and you'll have a good game when you have a good connection. It's just the way Call of Duty works. But with this game, the connection doesn't matter as much. Of course it matters some, but it doesn't matter as much as in Call of Duty. What they do if you get a really close gunfight is they kill you both, and it feels a lot fairer actually that you both die instead of the guy with the better connection always winning the close gunfights. So I really like that feature. I guess some people would dislike that, but I don't mind it at all. And exactly here I think I get exactly that happening. We get killed by each other basically. The power weapons, there are 2 rocket launchers, which I feel like they're a bit overpowered, but I guess they are there to take out campers. Usually people camp with the power weapons, which is pretty stupid though, because power weapons are meant to be take out campers, not be camped with. But the rocket launcher is usually a 2-shot kill. You can get 1-shot kill with the rocket launcher if you aim straight at their feet or hit the guy in the chest or something. There's 2 rocket launchers, as I said, and there's 2 snipers. Snipers are... I actually haven't tried out the snipers too much, but I'm pretty sure they're a 1-shot kill from the stomach and up. Shotguns are 1-shot kill at very close range, and I mean very close range. But if these shotguns were in Call of Duty, they would be immensely underpowered, but in this game your character moves very fast, so it's pretty easy to, and you have a lot of health too, so it's pretty easy to outstrafe people until you get close up and shotgun them in the face. And also you can use your nade to knock people over, basically fall. If the nade doesn't kill you, you fall over and you have to climb back up before you can start shooting again. So that's one thing nades can be used for very effectively. The gameplay is winding down though, and I'm gonna have some play-by-play commentaries if I can find a really good way to play off my gameplay without seeing it lag through Sony Vegas. So yeah, it's winding down, only a couple of seconds left, and I love Uncharted, and I'm gonna be posting a lot of Uncharted multiplayer gameplay along with some Call of Duty of course too. And yeah, see you guys later I guess. Bye.